Hi there and welcome to this video. My name's Andy Rowe and my website is trendfollower.co.uk, and in this video I'm going to have a look at my weekly trading system and see what I want to be in and what I want to be out of. But first of all, let me just do a quick disclaimer, because of course I'm not a financial advisor, so please don't take this video as financial advice from me to you. All I'm talking about in this video is about what I do. So if you copy me, you do it at your own risk. Now, what I do is to divide my asset pot into different slices and decide whether I want to be in and out of that asset. So there are 5 assets: shares, property, gold, commodities and bonds. So I use a very simple timing system to decide whether I want to be in or out of that asset. So I'm going to look first of all at shares, and I use a unit trust called Fundsmith to invest in shares, and this is the graph of it this week. So the graph, the line is the weekly price, so each dot on the line is the price of the Fundsmith unit trust at the end of each week, and you can see that in the past couple of weeks it's done very well. So it's been rising, so it's well above this green line, which is the average price for the past year. So I'm invested in Fundsmith, and so the graph is telling me to remain invested in Fundsmith, so that's what I'm going to do. Okay, the next slice of the pie is property, and I use the TR investment trust to give me exposure to property. Now, it's been very choppy over the past year, and I had a signal to sell it because it closed below the average price for the year a number of weeks ago, so I moved that investment into cash. But the past couple of weeks the price has been rising quite strongly, and it closed just below the average for the past year. At one point it was above the average for the year, the MA52, and I thought that I was going to have a signal to buy this unit trust again, but actually at the end of the week it had closed below the MA52. So at the moment I don't have a signal to buy it, but it's very close, and if it keeps rising over the next week then I will have a signal to buy it. Okay, I'm looking at gold next, and I use SGBS, which is a Swiss gold exchange traded fund, and I use not the 1-year moving average but the 2-year moving average to decide whether I want to be in or out of this investment, because gold is very choppy, and if I use a 1-year moving average there are too many false signals. Now, the price of gold has been falling recently, and I had a signal a few weeks ago to turn my gold investment into cash, which I did, albeit with a little bit of a hesitation, because I thought the gold was going to go up again. So I hesitated slightly too long, but the price has been falling still, and it's way down here, so I'm glad to have my investment out of gold and in cash. So we'll see what happens during 2017. That'll be interesting. Now, the next slice of the pie is commodities, and I use the City Natural Resources High Yield Trust to give me exposure to commodities, and the price of this has been rising so far during 2016, and this week it rose more, and so it's probably at an all-time high for the year. So it's well above the MA52, so I'm very happy to remain invested in commodities. That's what I'm doing. The other slice of the pie is bonds, and I have 3 bond funds that I have exposure to, one that's denominated in British pounds, one that's denominated in euros, and one that's denominated in US dollars. And I don't trade these, I just hold them and let them run, so I don't have to do anything with my bond investments at any stage. Okay, so what do I have to do this week? Well, nothing, because I don't have any signals to either buy or sell. I'm just leaving things as they are this week. So thanks very much for watching. Make sure that you have a look at my website if you've not been there. It's www.trendfollower.co.uk, and make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is simply called Trend Follower. So that's it for this week's video. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch up with you next week. Bye for now.